kitchen. Neat, isn't it?
Neat? Nothing. It's a paradise. No one who hasn't cooked over a wood stove by the light of a kerosene lamp can really appreciate what it all means. The steps it would save.
The good old days, eh, Grandma?
Yes, and anybody who wants them can have my share.
This is the new electric dishwasher. That's keen. Bud and Dad would sure go for it. They're the official dish dryers.
Tom's going to get me a dishwasher like that for my birthday. It's the last thing he ever does.
But, Mother, your birthday was last month.
Well, I've just decided I'm going to have another.
Plans were developed for people just like you. People who are interested in having the very latest ideas in design that will help them cut down on the time and the effort that must be spent in doing kitchen work. Since you folks have an old-fashioned kitchen, you know the amount of stooping and reaching that must be done. We planned this kitchen to take care of the preparation of food, eating, clearing, and some food preservation. Since most women prefer to work from right to left, we placed the mixing center in the right leg of the U, between the refrigerator and the sink center. In the mixing center, as in all other work areas, we planned storage facilities to take care of all of the supplies and the equipment used in that center. For sitting at work, this pull-out board at lap level, 26 inches above the floor, gives a good working height. It permits a woman to sit comfortably in an ordinary kitchen chair with a good backrest, her feet flat on the floor while she's working at long and tedious jobs. In the cooking and serving center are all of the supplies and equipment used at the range. Right above the range are bins built into the wall for foods such as cereals that go directly into boiling water, and also for seasonings that are used at the range. Notice how these doors fold back, safely out of the way. In this kitchen that has made her task of food preparation so much lighter, the housewife can share her family's enjoyment at mealtime.
What a dream. Imagine how wonderful it would be to live in a house like this. Just imagine. I'd be getting dinner in this kitchen.
And what a kitchen. If you want more light, press a button. Any intensity of light through polarized plastic ceiling panels. Soft light, shadowless light. A dishwasher, of course, but this one unlike any other. Washing is by ultrasonic waves. And the dishwasher is also the storage place for dishes. Plastic dishes, of course. Yes, living here could be fun, even to setting the table. What's happening here? In an ordinary house, we'd be talking about the refrigerator and freezer. But in this house of the future, we call them cold zones. 3 of them, each lowered to handy position at the touch of a button. One zone for regular refrigeration, one for frozen, and one for irradiated foods. Design and science combined for the utmost in convenience and food preservation. Storage shelves, too, are of plastic and are lowered electrically from the overhead cabinets. A place for everything and at your fingertips. Yes, this kitchen almost gets dinner itself, but that wouldn't really be fun. The fun is making the most of the ultimate in kitchen convenience and efficiency. A dream of the future brought to reality by Monsanto. How do we cook? The range is different, too. A microwave range that rises out of the counter. Various foods can be cooked here at the same time, and yet everything done just right at amazing speed. And while we're on the subject of the very unusual, here's a complete climate control operated by this panel in the kitchen. Heat, air conditioning, ventilation, and even the scent of roses or salty sea air can be directed individually to every room. Unusual, too, are the floors of vinyl plastic with a plastic foam underlay that clean in a jiffy, tough yet beautiful. Is everything of plastic? Almost. Dishes, cups, countertops, walls, floors, ceiling, tabletops, shelves, and cabinets. Plastics in all their colorful, functional, and beautiful versatility have transformed a work area, have stepped it years ahead.
Remember the ultra-modern home exhibit you visited earlier today? The wonderful new concepts you saw in the kitchen?
Yes, I couldn't believe it.
That's certainly understandable. It's hard to believe there actually is an oven that can cook a roast in minutes by electronics, then bake you potatoes in less time than it takes to carve the roast.
1,000 tomorrows, and a little girl, 6, going on 7. Discovering in childish amazement the wonderland of her home in 1970. At the lightest touch of your fingertip, a thermoelectric refrigerator, food chilled, or in only a few seconds, heated and ready to serve. A refrigerator for all places with a special place of its own. Your favorite beverages ready chilled for you. With Mother's permission, of course. Good. Remember to put the glass away. You're old enough now to help your mother with her kitchen chores. And with such simple, work-saving conveniences, you can easily prepare a meal all by yourself. Just press, and presto, ready for cookery. In 1970, little girls even asked to help with meals, especially with sinks of nickel stainless steel that hardly ever need cleaning. You wonder where the garbage goes and turn the control that sends it somewhere, somehow. And all around you, what your mother calls a wall-to-wall convenience wall. It's really just storage cabinets, and some of them are places for freezing and keeping food refrigerated. And there's an oven with lights in it that even you can see into if you stand on tippy-toe. But what you like best, and Mother too, is the dishwasher and waste disposer in the center of the dining table. And you wonder, as most little girls probably do, what really happens inside a dishwasher when you can't see in. But what you like to do best is when you push all the buttons real fast and everything goes back where it was, and nobody would know that you've been there looking at everything and imagining it's your kitchen in your home someday, maybe. A few thousand tomorrow is farther into your future.
Mike, how about chicken salad? Cheese omelet?
Cheeseburger, some French fries, and a nice cold bottle of beer.
I'll see. Mike, cold roast beef?
Okay, be right there.
luncheon is served.
Split-second lunches, color-keyed disposable dishes, all part of the instant society of tomorrow, a society rich in leisure and taken for granted comforts. At the turn of the next century, most food will be stored frozen in individual portions. The computer will keep a running inventory on all foodstuffs and suggest daily menus based on the nutritional needs of the family. When the meal has been selected, the various portions are fed automatically into the microwave oven for a few seconds of thawing or warming.
Just like a man, you give him a break, and you wind up in the kitchen baking a cake.
But this was a kitchen like none I've seen. Put a card in the slot, and onto the screen pops a picture of just how your dish will look, plus all the ingredients you need to cook. No need for the bride to feel tragic. The rest is push-button magic. So whether you bake or broil or stew, the Frigidaire kitchen does it all for you. Don't have to be chained to the stove all day. Just set the timer and you're on your way. Tick-tock, tick-tock, I'm free to have fun around the clock. I'm exhausted. The kitchen of tomorrow is calling me. My cake is ready.
Time for the show. Everybody on stage.